Day 3's washout at Merchant Taylor's School in Northwood meant that the LV County Championship match between Middlesex and Somerset was drawn, although the visitors did have a slight scare before the game was finished on a thrilling final day. The first job on the last morning was for the home team to get the final 2 Somerset wickets, and Tim Merton needed only 4 balls to get rid of Tim Groenewald, who slogged the bowler out to Nick Compton in the deep. Somerset, who began the day on 185 for 8 in their first innings, were all out for 197. Michael Bates brilliantly run out by Owen Morgan, who picked up and released with speed from mid-wicket. So Middlesex had a first innings lead of 86 runs and now needed to get a wriggle on with the bat to get far enough ahead to declare. Sam Robson and Joe Burns made steady progress before the former was superbly caught behind the stumps by Bates off an inside edge, the ball from Groenewald doing plenty. Peter Trigo then struck with his 4th delivery to have Burns held by Marcus Trescothick with the score on 33 for 2. Of course, Middlesex couldn't just go hell for leather and let the visitors back into this game. It was a tough equation for James Franklin to get far enough ahead, but to give his bowlers, now without Stephen Finn, who'd headed back to London to be with England, enough overs to have a realistic chance of dismissing Somerset a second time. Compton and David Milan doubled the total in the next 11 overs, which carried over until the afternoon after yet more breaks for the weather. Milan had made 16 when he had his middle stump ripped out by Jamie Overton, who was rightly overjoyed to have his man dismissed in that manner, a bowler's dream. Compton, thankfully okay after his nasty blow on the head on Saturday, then edged the same bowler to Trescothick to go for 30. And when Morgan completed a pair by guiding a ball from Trigo into the hands of Lewis Gregory, the home team were on 83 for 5 with a lead of 169, the game now well and truly open. Time, though, was running out, and Franklin knew that he had to get some more runs on the scoreboard, and quickly. He took on Groenewald, these 2 wonderfully executed shots both carrying the distance to take the advantage into the 200s. John Simpson also struck Gregory for a maximum in the next over, these 2 batsmen adding 45 runs together in just 6 overs. And shortly after Franklin, trying to go big again, holed out off Gregory after making 32 off 25 balls, he declared with his side on 132 for 6, made from 29 overs. So, with a long last session left, Somerset were asked to chase 219 in 40 overs, which actually gave both sides a chance. With the sun at last out, it was the visitors who were emerging as the favourites, as Tom Abel and Trescothick knocked off 39 runs in the opening 10 overs, 180 left to get now from the final 30. But Merton then dragged one back off the pitch to have Abel out LBW for 21, while Johan Myberg sliced a drive off the same bowler out to Franklin, who judged the catch well. The batsman left with his side on 57 for 2 at the start of the 15th over. So that left another 162 runs to find off the final 26 overs, and the way Trescothick and James Hildreth now went about their business, it was clear that their side hadn't given up hope just yet. Hildreth took 4 successive 4s off a Merton over, while his captain was starting to look very good, as these 2 added 42 runs in 7.5 overs. So the target was 120 off 18 when Hildreth, on a runner ball 25, nicked off to Toby Roland-Jones. An important moment this for Middlesex. We had a thrilling finale in prospect now, Trescothick recording his second 50 of the match, this one being made off 85 balls with 7 4s included. If he could stay until the end, then his side had every chance of a win, which would pull them clear of the relegation places. But instead, he was out to the next ball he faced, giving himself some room off Roland-Jones, but unable to clear Franklin at wide mid-off. Showing their intent, Somerset sent in Overton, but he soon chipped up a ball from James Harris, the man who replaced Finn in this match, the bowler completing the dismissal himself. Now on 135 for 5, needing 84 more runs off the last 10 overs, Somerset then lost Jim Allenby, who got the thickest of edges to give Harris his 52nd championship wicket of the summer, Morgan with the catch. It was at that point the chase was called off, and so now there was only one possible winner, and with 4 overs of the match to go, Trigo edged Murta to Robson, who held on brilliantly, the total now on 147 for 7. But Groenewald and Bates were able to bat out the remaining time, this the moment the match ended without another run being added. It was a real shame that day 3 had been completely lost to the weather, but it led to an exciting denouement, Middlesex taking 10 points to Somerset's 8, tallies that do neither side many favours. Somerset now sit 14 points clear of the bottom 2 with 6 matches to go, while Middlesex are 14 behind leaders Yorkshire, but having played 2 games more than the champions, who would have been happy with this outcome.